There comes a moment in life when you realize something uncomfortable. The more you talk about yourself, the less seriously people take you. What you once believed was honesty slowly turns into exposure. You explain your plans, you share your pain, you reveal your doubts, and without noticing, people stop respecting you. Stoicism teaches a rule most people learn too late. Not everything inside you is meant to be shared. Silence is not fear. Silence is control. A Stoic does not speak to feel lighter. He speaks when it serves purpose. What you reveal becomes leverage. What you protect becomes power. If you want respect, you must learn what to keep to yourself. Society teaches that openness creates connection. That the more you explain yourself, the more people will understand and respect you. Stoicism teaches the opposite. Respect is not built through constant expression. It is built through restraint. A Stoic understands that words are not neutral. Every sentence reveals position, every explanation lowers mystery, and mystery is where authority lives. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You always own the option of having no opinion." Silence keeps you unprovoked, unattached, unmanipulated. When you stop filling the air with your thoughts, people begin to pay attention to your presence. Silence creates space, and in that space, respect naturally forms. 1. Your next move. The moment you tell people your next move, you give them time to react. Most sabotage doesn't come from enemies. It comes from observers, from doubt disguised as advice, from envy masked as concern. When plans are still fragile, words expose them to interference. Stoicism teaches restraint before execution. A Stoic moves first, then lets reality speak for him. Marcus Aurelius warned against seeking applause before results, because intention invites opinion, and opinion invites resistance. Strong men don't announce direction, they reveal outcomes. Silence protects momentum. It keeps your focus intact and your energy uncontested. Let your progress surprise people. Let your success explain itself. Plans spoken too early lose power. Results never do. 2. Your weaknesses. Not everyone who listens to you is on your side. Some people collect information, not to help, but to use later. When you reveal your weaknesses too quickly, you give others a map of where to apply pressure. What feels like honesty today can become leverage tomorrow. Stoicism does not reject vulnerability, it demands discernment. A Stoic observes character before opening himself. He watches how people handle power, conflict, and responsibility before trusting them with his inner world. Seneca warned that trust must be earned, not assumed, because once a weakness is spoken, it cannot be taken back. Strength is not hiding everything. Strength is choosing carefully who deserves access. What you protect remains yours. 3. Your financial situation. Money is never just money. It represents leverage, freedom, and position. The moment you reveal your financial situation, people begin to place you in a hierarchy. Some feel entitled to your time. Others feel superior to your restraint. Very few remain neutral. Stoicism values privacy because it protects dignity. A Stoic does not discuss numbers to impress or to seek sympathy. Whether you have little or much, oversharing invites judgment, comparison, and hidden expectations. Quiet stability commands more respect than loud explanations ever will. Those who speak openly about money often lose control of the narrative. Those who remain reserved keep their independence intact. 4. Your emotional pain. Not everyone deserves access to your pain. Some people listen out of curiosity. Others listen to feel superior. Very few listen with respect. When you share emotional pain with the wrong people, it loses its dignity. What was private becomes a story. What was serious becomes something discussed lightly. Stoicism does not teach emotional suppression. It teaches emotional control. A Stoic processes pain internally before deciding if it should be shared at all. Because sympathy is cheap, but respect is not. Pain spoken too often becomes an identity. Pain carried quietly becomes strength. Silence does not mean you are unaffected. It means you refuse to be defined by suffering. 5. Your past mistakes. Your past does not need a narrator. The more you explain old failures, the more you allow others to define you by them. Many people revisit their mistakes to seek understanding or forgiveness. But repeated confession often turns growth into a permanent label. Stoicism teaches forward movement, not self-exposure. A Stoic corrects quietly and lets behavior replace explanation. Epictetus taught that character is revealed by action, not by stories about who you used to be. The past is finished. Speaking it repeatedly gives it power it no longer deserves. Strong men do not relive old errors in conversation. They outgrow them in silence. 6. Your opinions about others. The fastest way to lose respect is to speak too freely about other people. Gossip disguises itself as honesty, but it always reveals insecurity. When you criticize others openly, you lower yourself to the level of reaction. Stoicism values distance from unnecessary judgment. A Stoic understands that speaking about others exposes his own position, not theirs. Those who listen may agree in the moment, but they also take note. If you speak this way about others, you will eventually speak this way about them. Silence preserves authority. It keeps you above the noise and outside of emotional chaos. 7. How much you care. Revealing how much you care gives others leverage. The moment attachment becomes visible, it becomes a pressure point. When you explain your feelings too openly, you shift the balance. Effort turns into expectation. Care turns into obligation, and respect quietly fades. Stoicism teaches calm presence without neediness. A Stoic does not withhold care, but he never advertises it. Value is felt most strongly when it is steady, not desperate. When it is shown through consistency, not words asking to be chosen. Detachment is not indifference, it is self-control. Silence is not emptiness, it is discipline. When you stop telling everyone everything, you take control of your position, you protect your energy, you protect your dignity, you protect your future. Not because you are afraid of people, but because you understand them. A Stoic does not seek attention through words. He lets restraint define him. He lets consistency speak. He lets results answer questions that silence never asked. Guard your plans. Guard your emotions. Guard your inner world. When you finally choose to speak, your words will carry weight because they are rare.